Hello everyone, welcome back to my crafty desk, and it's pretty crafty, pretty crafty going on here. We are going to be working on one of those 3 journals still. So here's the start to finish, and I decided today I'm going to just focus on one journal at a time, even though it's in the series of everything, just because I'm a slow crafter and I'm never going to make it through this for you, and I'm all over the board. So I've been working on, this is the one I'm working on right now, so I guess we could do a little ketchup first. A little ketchup and mustard. Just kidding. Let's see. So, and then a couple things to speak about, I guess. So I know that I had all this on, and we had put the fabric on before we sew the signature in, which I have not done yet. And I said I wanted to use this other glue. I did not think that it was going to seep through like the fabric tack did, but it did. However, I will show you this. When I did it, the dots, trying to get the glue down, and then I moved it with the paintbrush, the dots still took hold. And that's what we're seeing. On this side, it's not seeping through. If it is, I mean, you can't really tell what's fabric. I don't think it's seeping through. And this one I painted on the, I did it differently. I just kind of pushed it all over the place and smeared it on there. So now I have to figure out how to fix this. I don't think I'm going to do that on this video, but I kept telling myself, well, you like polka dots. It looks like polka dots, but I really don't think that it does. So we'll just figure out something. We can still showcase this material, and it still comes through. So, you know, it is what it is. Just got to move forward. I don't know. I think I got this pocket glued down. I decided to take it around to the edge because we're going to be doing some light decorating. This fabric is so thin and worn, and it's really cool on that vintage look, but I'm going to do something on here. So I thought I'll just go ahead and layer that over, and we'll do that later. We'll just do it later. So then I thought I'll go ahead and wrap this one around this edge, and so I just glued and tucked it just kind of right underneath where this curtain is, where this curtain pocket is. Curtain pocket. Anyhow, so there's the inside, and then here is the signature. So when it's opened up, it's going to be like this page, and then a coffee dye, and this is what I was just now starting to do, is go ahead and reinforce some of these. I want to reinforce my coffee dyed paper just because it's already been, you know, wet and everything. So I just feel like it can withstand a little bit of extra. Oh my goodness, that's my doggy and my threads and everything. And then here's my pink Kool-Aid dyed. I did tear that down. I don't know if we did that on a video. I've done it before. And this is the scrapbooking paper. And then, you know what? I actually think this might be tea dyed, and this might be something that my friend Jamie Mathis made and gave me. It really looks like something that she did. And I'm almost positive that came from her. So thank you, Jamie. Scrapbooking paper, avocado dyed, scrapbooking paper, coffee dyed, scrapbooking paper, coffee dyed. Scrapbooking paper, Kool-Aid dyed, and then in the middle of the signature, well, here's scrapbooking paper. The middle will say this: dance as if no one is looking. So that is the signature. I like it. It needs to be sewn in, but we need to do a little bit of work to reinforce the edges, and we need to do a little bit of stamping and possibly some inking. I'll do a little bit here, and then I'll finish whatever I don't finish on the video. I will finish off the video. But sewing in the signature and the closure will be on video. Actually, we could do the closure right now, couldn't we? Well, I kind of want to figure out what I'm doing right here first, but let me see. No, I feel confident we could do this. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's just jump ship. Let's just do that. I've got it right here anyhow. So let's see. We have. Let me see. Make sure I push the filming button. Okay, I got my camera raised a little higher, so now I'm wearing some clogs to give me some height, and I'm using my tippy toes to get up there to see. Okay, I think what we're gonna put one of these in there. We're just gonna put it up here, and we're just gonna put a light bow. This is what I chose for the bow, for the closure. Isn't that beautiful? And I love this And I'm pretty sure I ran this through coffee dye. Isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then this is gonna go up the seam right here. So, I mean, come on. But this cannot be done until the signature is sewed in. So let's, okay, quit drooling, Sandra. Get with the program. What color should we use? I feel like that. What do you think? I don't want anything really shiny. I don't think we need any extra color. I don't think anything's really gonna go with it. I think if I don't think the white one. All right, there we go. Here we go. I think I like that one. Yep, that's the one I like. What about you? Do you like that one? And I'm just gonna use my crocodile. Is this a crocodile? Or are they both called crocodiles? If this the big giant one, I don't have that one. So this is the funnest part, is trying to get these holes measured up, matched up. And I'm gonna forewarn you, I'm not gonna match them up, but that's okay. The tie will still look fine. It will look fine. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to punch the hole here first, and then I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna put a dot with my pen so I know. I think that's gonna be the best thing. So if you've never used one of these before, they're not hard. I shouldn't say that before I even use it. Jeez. I feel like that's like the biggest jinx right there. They can be, I guess, if you've never done it before and you don't know what you're doing. But I have some fabric stuck in there, so I'm gonna try and get that out real quick because I feel like that's gonna make it crazy. There. I tried to use this one to make, in that really thick journal, I put the closure in there, and oh yeah, it was not easy, and it was not fun, and it did not like it. So I had to come up with a plan B and then a plan C. So you can see I'm gonna use, so I know I'm gonna use the 3/16. I'm gonna use the 3/16. Am I saying 3/16 or is it 8/16? It's 3/16. 3/16. And there's a punch for it, a little hole puncher thingy. And then I have these, my little nipples set to and the little flat part is set to the A1. So that A and then 1, and then they're snapped in nice and tight so everything works. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this on there. And then this is part right here, you can measure where you want your closure to be. So for instance, actually what I do is this. I always take a piece of paper. This is how I measure. I take a piece of paper, I stick it there, I punch my hole, and then I take my paper and I hold it to the edge of my thing here, and I see, is that how far in I want it? And I think that's kind of deep. So I'm gonna go make it a little bit more smaller. This part's hard for me. Oh, I made a liar out of me. I don't care, that's a good liar, I like it. Okay, so then it's gonna go in that far, and there. No, is that one too close? That one's a little too close for comfort. I don't want it that close to the edge. Jeez Louise, I am just not happy with anything. So I'm gonna go, all right, just come on. Okay. I'm gonna just take this one. I'm gonna see where it's at, but I'm gonna take it where it's at no matter what. Did you totally see me put this down and move the wrong one? Good night. Whoops. I think it went right back to where it was. Okay. So I lied. I'm not going to take that one because we can't do one that small. Goodness, goodness. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm going to work with that. So now I'm going to make sure, and see I flipped it around again. So I want it to go, so I got this up kind of high. I actually would have liked it to go right here, but I don't want to go, oh, should I go through the pocket? Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you think? What do you think? I mean, it would go right there. Yeah, yeah, it looked like a tie on the apron. Pocket, curtain, pocket, apron thing, right? Yes. It'll be whatever we call it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go right there. I'm not gonna worry about measuring from top to bottom and get in the middle. I already kind of did that, and I know somewhere in here is the middle, so I'm just gonna go, whoop, did it. So I find making sure that these little pieces are off. That helps. Now I'm gonna stick this little thing, this little doohickey in here. I think. Come on, hands. I try to get through the fabrics and the paper, all of it. So, come on, struggle, struggle. I might have to just trim a little bit of the, oops. That's okay. I've got these scissors right here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and trim it a little bit here and cut that thread, of course, because that would be great, wouldn't it? It's glued on anyway, so the fabric is. I just need this hole to be a little bit bigger. There, let's see if that works. And then sometimes I double check these because sometimes these are bent up. So like that one looks like it's kind of bent, but not bad. Shouldn't interfere with working. Should not, but we will find out. I probably been doing this. Good night. Okay, popped it through. So I got that popped through. So what I want to do now is I just want to take it back out. I know that seems redundant, but I'm gonna put a little bit of this glue inside there. Whoops. Yeah, just a little bit. I want to make sure that my little closure stays, but I don't want this material to start shredding on me either. And then I had to make sure I clean my crocodile thingy really good so that just in case any of this gets on there. Oh goodness, please. Please work with me. Okay. I'm not so concerned if that glue is going to show up. I'm more concerned that this closure is going to just stay in. You know what I mean? I can always go back and adjust decorating somewhat. But once somebody gets their journal, I really don't want this to come out. So I'm going to put the nipple part into the thing here, into the nice hole, and the other part on the back. I'm going to give it a good squeeze. Okay, and there. Awesome, awesome. So like I said, like I got glue now on these parts, so I just want to get it clean because I don't want it to hinder the use of it later. And these little tools aren't cheap, so I saved up. This was one of those things I bought at Hobby Lobby, and I had to buy it at full price, and I saved up. I was hoping that it was going to be on sale when I went, and it wasn't, but then I had to put something else out of my basket back, but such is life, you know, whatever. If you watch the quick little tour I did of my craft room, you'll know that I am not lacking in anything here. I can definitely put stuff back in the cart, from the cart. All right, there we go. All right, so I still need to make another hole, and I need to put another one of those on the other side. That's why I only grabbed one. I was just kidding. So now I'm just gonna take my little hole that I made, and my things are not lining up perfectly with that spine, but they will when everything's in there. So I'm gonna make sure I get these edges pulled together as best I can, because that's where I want my hole to go. And I'm gonna use an ink pen here, and I just want a little dot right there for my center, so I know where this is going. And since I already measured up, I just gotta make sure I got the right size. I know I'm gonna go right there, and then I can see I think a little bit, I can kind of see. Okay, so. Okay, there you go. And then that's how you do that. So, or that's how I do it. Again, I'm going to cut this fabric off right here. And then I'm just going to go make this a little bit bigger, make my life easier. Okay. I'm gonna put some, I'm just gonna squirt some glue and then smush it around with my finger in there. And then on this side too. Hopefully that works. I got a lot of glue there. And I probably should have like shoved this thing through first, but oh, okay, that worked. It got in there. I guess using those scissors really helps. Really did help. So now I'm going to give the good old squeeze. And there we go. And then that's in, and these are really gloppy this time. Look at that mess. Whoops, where'd it go? My mad mess. Come on. Okay. Anyways. Come on. Sorry this is taking me a minute, but it's not worth this glue drying on there. Okay. If these were a dime a dozen, I wouldn't care so much to get it so perfect, but let's put this away. I'm not going to use it now. And there we go. So now we have that in there, and then I'm just going to let that dry with the glue and put that away. And then we're going to work on this signature here. So I'm going to get some stuff going on. So I was thinking I wanted to do some stamping, but then I realized I probably should do my reinforcing first because like this stamp I put on the block is blessed, and I want this to go on there, but it's going to go over that area. So maybe I might want to put it on the inside instead, which I guess I could have put, I guess I could do that too. Doesn't have to go. I mean, the reinforcing can go on whichever side. Oh yeah, there we go. Why'd I never think of that before? How come no one's pointed that out to me? Okay, let's see. Let me get my little handy dandy finger daubers out here, and I don't need them everywhere. I just need a couple of these. These are the colors that we are working with in this. I'm getting my journals mixed up. So I'm gonna take, I can't remember which one's which, but I did open up a new vintage photo. So that's good, and it's fine. I don't care if it's my oxide or not. I'm not too terribly worried, as you can see. So I'm just gonna, I just want to get my those ink on the edges. And then I can put my blessed right there, and it will go this way. What do you think? Like that, or like this? Good night. I just can't figure it out. I feel like if I was going to go inside, I would have used a different color, so I'm going to stick with what I've said first. Sorry about that, everybody. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And what I'll do is I'll use my Stays On ink, because I know that stays on everything. And it should go even on this tape. So, and if it doesn't work, you know, we'll just pull another paper. Whoops, I took the wrong one out. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, this stuff stays on everything, doesn't it? I mean, it stamps on anything. I feel like it does. It stamps on the embossed stuff. So, I mean, washi tape can't be that much different, can it? Can it? I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to put it right here at the bottom with my... I don't even think I'm on that pad all the way. Well, hope for the best. Okay. Oh, yes, lovely. I love it. Okay, we'll just keep this bad boy out. I wish I had Stays On in that watering can color, because I really kind of wanted that color too, but it's nice to have a little bit of black popping stuff out also. So we're just going to do a little bit of stamping, and then we're going to do a little bit of reinforcing also while we're in here. I feel like this one can use anything that I have manipulated with water. I feel like I'm going to do this. So, I feel like, you know, it's just thinner. So let's see, I picked out some washies right here that may work okay with this color. And do we want the washi on the inside? I mean, we could do that. We just learned, right? You can take this. Yeah, let's do the inside of this one. I'm not very good at, and then maybe I can just lay it down and I can see where my seam is too. That'd be nice. All right. So, boy, I've already got a mess going on. Okay, I'm gonna stick that right there. Get that there. My glue book is right here. I don't know if I'm in camera, but it's right here to the side. And since washi tape doesn't stay forever, and I want this to be as a reinforcer, it's the enforcer. I want it to stay longer. So I'm gonna use my glue stick. Gotta use all the fingers here. Everybody has to go to work today. Okay, and then I'm just gonna stick it along my hand and I do like to give it a good little rub down there and smushy smush. And then I'm gonna fold it. Same thing. And then, oh, I like it, I like it. So then this goes on here. And then when we open this page, it's gonna go like this. So it's not gonna be a big giant difference, but it kind of looks cute. I like it. I like it. Tell me what you think. Do not be shy. If you don't like it, if you got a better way to do it or another tip, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say better way. I think we all have different ways, and like I know some ways my friend does it. I would love to do it that way because it's easier, but my hands don't work that way, so it's not easier for me. My mind doesn't work that way sometimes, so it's not easier. Sheesh. I worked for a laser company, a laser cutting. We made what do you call it? Stencils, you know, like the plasticky stencils, so the laser cutting machines. So after they get out of the machine, they need to be pulled apart and they need to be wiped down and like a wash, but like a wipe down with these things. Anyhow, I was very fast at wiping them, so I was doing it for a while. So, you know, I'd go wipe, 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 and I'd spin it, wipe, 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 flip it, wipe, 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 spin it, wipe, wipe, wipe. Very repetitive. But I was fast, and we needed to do it without destroying the stencil, because if you've used stencils, you know they can pull up. So there is, you know, definitely some that get wrecked, but you want to do your best to not. Well, one of the people that did it, he thought I could do it faster, which I'm sure he could do it faster. And so he was my boss, and he said, I need you to do it a different way. I want you to use both hands from now on instead of doing so many movements. And maybe he was trying to look out for like my wrist movements. He wanted me to go wipe, 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 and then turn it, and then wipe, 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 and wipe, wipe, wipe. Well, I was destroying more stencils than I was putting out, so I had to slow down so that I wouldn't. But I still wrecked more than what I put down, and I went slower. So it was not the but he was super fast doing it that way. I'm like, he could just like throw those things down like it was nothing. Like, I guess I need to figure out what I'm doing here. Let's pick a tape. Be quiet and work. So, let's see. Maybe we just need to go with a more. I don't have. I have a lot of washies to choose from. I just don't have a lot of colors that fit the same thing, and I don't want everything just to stand out. So, kind of like in this inside look, maybe. I think I'm gonna match that better with these. And I know this is red, but I think it's still gonna work. So let's do it. Let's just do it. A little bit of red. Oh, I love this washi. I have it in black and red, and it's so pretty. If I ever come across this one with these florals, I'm gonna pick it up. I don't care what color it is. Do not care. I think I'll love it no matter what. Anyhow. Oops. So I think for the rest of the series, I'm going to just try to power through one journal at a time. And so like we're doing the reinforcing on this one and the stamping. So I won't do that with the other one on camera. If this is the one that we sew in, then I won't sew a different one in on camera. So we'll get all the steps, you know, from the start to finish, and you'll see all the journals, but we'll just kind of do it like that. I think that's how I want to go this route. And then if that doesn't work in the best, then we can try a different way. Okay, so this is, oh my gosh, so this is upside down, which is fine. I mean, it's a junk journal, but I don't want to find that out after I hand sew the thing in. So let's just get her turned around. Was it right side up or was everything? Maybe I should check that first. No, it was right side up. I'm upside down. Okay, let's just do this really quick. That's right side up. That's right side up, right side up. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. And that means I stamped the back, right? Yes. So what in the heck is happening? Let me do this. Oh my gosh, stop it. I can't handle myself right now. All right, there. This is right side up. This is right side up. Maybe I should have 2 cups of coffee instead of 1. Or maybe I should sleep past 2 or 3 in the morning. There we go. I don't like the writing. I'm actually gonna cover this up, and it keeps looking upside down to me, and it is right side up now, so I need to just get off this page so I can stop looking at it. Maybe I'll break this one up. This is, oh, don't like it. Let's see, what do I have here? What do I have? I think this is nice. No, I don't think that's it. You said I didn't have any more colors. I searched through here. I really shouldn't be searching through there again. So if it's not going to work on the outside, it will work on the inside, right? That's, and I already did this one time, and I liked it. Let's do that again. Yeah. So actually, this would work on the other side too, wouldn't it? Lordy. Oh, geez, it's so busy. It's just driving me crazy. It's like sometimes when somebody wears a really busy shirt, I always want to put my sunglasses on and just keep my eyes closed when I'm talking to them because their shirt makes me dizzy. I just put my sunglasses on because I don't want them to see me closing my eyes while I'm talking to them. I just say, oh, the light, it's too much in here for me. I have to put my sunglasses on. All right, and get that little piece of dog hair. Gosh dang it. I don't understand. Like, I see people crafting all the time with their kitty cats, and my dog doesn't even craft with me. I mean, she comes down here every now and then, but maybe it's because we have the forced air. I don't know. But I never see kitty hair all over the place. Is it just, like, is it there, but we just don't see it on camera? Or, like, how do you maintain that? I feel like my puppy's everywhere with me all the time, which I don't mind, but I don't think everybody else wants her. Do not think that. Okay, let's see. Let's get this one. I think this one can go either way. I kind of like that red one again, but so should we go busy, 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 busy? Yeah, let's do it. We make the rules. as we go. Man, we have a lot of work ahead of us at the property that we're working on. There's 2 of them that we are doing a big cleanup on. Well, I say we. My husband does most of the work. I'll go in later. So I'll go in after he gets everything situated and gets all the any kind of redos or remodels or whatever, anything he has to do, painting, anything. I'll go in and I'll do the cleans. But there's pre-cleaning. There's a lot of pre-cleaning on this one place, and it's just gonna be, I'll tell you, if I had enough money in my pocket, if I mean, I just didn't have anything, I didn't have it earmarked for this, so if I had the money in my pocket, I would have just, honestly, hire someone to help me, like, but it is what it is, you know, we choose our jobs. I don't know anybody that loves their job 24/7. I've never met anybody. Even when I had a floral shop and I was a florist, there's definitely parts of it I did not like. So I didn't like giving all my money to the government. No, I was kidding. Kidding, not kidding. So, but whatever. What you gonna do? I actually stopped crafting for a long time when I had the floral shop because, you know, wearing the hats of so many different departments, I was exhausted. And at first I thought, when I first bought the business, I thought, oh, I'm just going to take all my scrapbooking, I've never been a scrapbooker, my card making stuff, my paper crafting, all my paper crafting. I'm going to take it all with me. And then I'm just going to set a section up in my little office area. And then at my cash register area, you know, when people aren't in there or in the shop, or if they're just like browsing around, it'll give me something to do. Well, guess what? There is not time for that. Not when you run the show. You know, when you're a one-man show, pretty much there's not time for that. And even as a one-man show, I still had to have help in there, so it just was not happening. And then I was so tired by the time I got home, you know, there was just no crafting then. And back then I still had kids living in the house, so those little buggers took up some time. There we go. Is that where you went? Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm like, where's the rest of my signature? And then I think we'll do this one. What will we do on this one? What do you think? You think that red one again right here? Ooh, no. I think I need something to lighten it up. And definitely on the inside, or on the, no, on this side. Okay, so we will do this one. It's got the most cream in it. It's got that red. Obviously I wanted red. So it's kind of cool that I'm so glad that you guys wanted to do a series of my process, because it really helps me, honestly, to get these done. Like, I'm committed now. I'm not just committed to the people that are getting the journals, but I'm committed to providing these videos and getting them out before I give them away, because I can't do a flip through once they're gone, you know? Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, oh, hope for the best. Oh, let's get on the middle. Let's get in the middle as best we can. It's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect, except I don't want that piece of paper that came out of that punch. There we go. So, let's get that down. That is so crooked, but that's a fix. It's something that can be fixed. Okay. Should I throw this upside down again? Good Lord, help me. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna look through it one more time really quick. So now you can see how it's like trying to fold out. It's because I have all that in there and I opened everything up, but I'm gonna get it smushed back down because it's gonna make the process of sewing it in the more flatter you have this. I actually bought a new tool off of Etsy. And it's one of those little, it's a little thing I can put my book in to sew it together. I really wanted one, and so I was telling my husband about it, and then I kind of dropped it. I was like, oh yeah, they've got these tools. And then I said, and then I waited a few days and I asked him, I said, you know, my hands have been hurting me so bad, and I have quite a few signatures I have to sew in. If I show you how to do it, can you help me sew them in? And he goes, well, he thought about it for a second. He goes, well, didn't you tell me about a tool that there is? I was like, yeah, but I don't have any money saved for that. And he goes, well, just go ahead and get it. I'll take care of it. I was like, thank you. So did he buy it for me or did he buy it for him? Doesn't matter. We have it now. So he knows what I'm up to. He knows. We've been married for, gosh, for a long time. We've been together for over 30 years and married for, my gosh, I think last year was our 25th anniversary of marriage. Yeah, 25. A quarter of a century. All right. So, it's weird when you think about it as you grow together, like, oh, we've lived together longer than we lived with our parents. And then you get to another point and you're like, wow, we've lived together alone longer than we lived together with children. So, there we go. And then we have our little holes, which you can see my signature is going to be, it's going to be in the way a little bit, but it's not a big deal. I can either cut it down later. I don't think I'm going to, though. I think I'm going to leave it. Nope, I'm going to cut it down. So it's just these middle pieces. I don't think I ever trimmed this one down. I'm going to wait to do that because we're going to run out of time, and you already see me do that. So let's just get to what else are we going to do. So we know we got our closure in there. We know what we're going to do on the front here anyways. We'll need to make stuff for this, obviously. We have the signature picked out. We have the pages reinforced where we want them to be reinforced at. I don't think I'm putting anything extra in this at the moment. I know I did make a couple of things off camera, and I want to show you because they may be going in here. So here's a couple of my fun little cards that I found. Don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad day. Yes, don't ruin a good day by thinking about a bad yesterday. Let it go. And then this one is all find what they truly seek. So it's cute. I like them. They go with this theme. Here's a couple of journal cards I've made in the past, and I think they'll fit in here nicely with the cute colors and stuff. And then here's a fun journal card that I made a long time ago. So that's a kitty out of a children's book with a punch, and then it's just layered up with some stuff, and it's on one of those photo cards with the inked up, and I just sewed it and put coffee dye paper. Oh my gosh, spit it out. This is a it was a pillowcase. So there's a little bit of peeling on it, and I think I'm okay with that. I think it's okay. I glued it down to some very thin cardstock because I'm going to attach it to something else. And I was thinking that wouldn't this make, I mean, if I can't get it all the way in, I think I can, somewhere, I think, wouldn't it make a cute pocket? And even if it's not a pocket, it could be a belly band too. So I can just tack those down and put a belly band in there. But isn't that cute? It's all hand embroidered. It's beautiful. I mean, even with the peeling, like I just can't toss that. Got that at a thrift store. And oh, isn't that cute? Like that kind of breaks that up a little bit and it still has some fun. So I do want that there. Am I going to remember that? Probably not. And then I found some other pieces to put in here. So this is from a scrap pack that was gifted to me from my sister-in-law. Thank you, Tanya. And I think these colors will also go in here. It's got some of the oranges and the pinks and the golds and some of that green. I'm not a big fan of the little dots right here, so I'm going to have to do some work on that. So I might work on these a little bit. I'm going to put all this right here in the front. And then this is from a photo book. I just peel them out and then I try to save them. So I'm going to try and reinforce the edge right here. See how that's like with that paper? I don't want that to come off. So I want to get these down, and then whoops, I don't want to throw it away. That's just scrappy paper. And then there's this little piece here, and I was going to cut a piece of this off maybe, and like put a little, you know, like a little thing here, like that, you know, just one little piece, kind of by that where that closure goes. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's just do that right now so we know, so we don't forget. We'll cut that off, and then that'll go like that, or it'll go like that. Either way, it looks good and we like it, right? We like it. So let's just stick a pin in it. Whoops. Oh gosh, I can only find the big ones. Figures. Because that can get attached before I sew it in if I want to. The other thing is I also found these, and I wanted to see if these were going to work. This was I think this came out of a magazine. Somebody gave me this paper, and so the back of it was this paper like this. So I thought, oh, do I really want that paper, or do I want these frames? And then I realized I got so much paper, I want the frames. So I started to cut them out, and I thought, oh, I should just do this on the camera too, but I don't know if I can do it fast enough. So I'm on my what do you call it? These forgiving mat things. So I'll just do that. So I'm gonna do my best to cut this out, and if I don't get the perfect circle, which I won't, I'm always can put lace or trim around the edges. There's so many things you can do. So I am not gonna be afraid to do this. I'm gonna put my pen down. I love this thing. If you haven't seen this, whoops, there's a little button there, and then it shoots your little blade back in there, and then you stick it back out, and then there it is. I love them. So I'm just gonna put it there. I'm gonna pull, and then I'm gonna stop, and then I'm gonna turn my paper, and while it's still there, I just kind of moved it. And I try to keep it that way. It's not, see, I went off my thing a little bit. That's all right. That's all right. Don't be so hard on yourself. You come back up here again, and then I'm just gonna pull around and down. And then again, around and down. And this took me some practice. This is not something I was like, oh, I just picked up my blade and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get this. The first time I did this, I was all over the place. It was like learning how to drive. It's like, oh, it looks so easy until you do it and you're just like, whoa. I'm kind of still that way. I hate driving. My mind wanders too much. I just go off into La La Land. I really like it there. It's a fun place to go. It's very peaceful most of the time. So there we go. Take that there. And then I'm gonna see, that's where I did that. So see, it's not perfect. I mean, it's hard to tell like this, but let me see. Oh, I wonder if this is too patterny to see. Well, I guess you can kind of see. Maybe that's better. So see, it's crooked. That's okay. And it's gonna get fixed because I'll just put some lace around it or some trim. And see that one? I mean, I think I did pretty well on this, but depending on when I lay it down and when you put something in it, that's where you really see it. When you have too much comparison. And then I just took, so making sure that baby's closed. Took my little Sharpie Sharps here. And then I first cut as close as I can with a bigger pair of scissors because I can get long, wide cuts. And then I go in, I mean, it's fine like this, but if you want to, like, which I'm going to, I know. I just want to go in. And again, this isn't going to be perfect either. And I'm trying to move my paper only. That doesn't always happen though. I feel like once I get like a little bit of a rhythm going, I'm okay. Oh, I cut a big chunk of that one off. Oh well. See, and I got like a little pointed end there. I don't want that. I don't have to. Good night. So you can see on my outside edge of the heart, I cut a lot of this off, but that's okay. Goodness, goodness, come on, you almost got it. I'm always fussy cutting stuff when I make the kids stuff. Okay, there, done. Hallelujah. Made it through. Okay, I'm gonna put those away because those things are sharp. Have you ever been stabbed by something like that? Yeah, it hurts. And then I have these, and these can be made into some journal cards. I'll just have to trim them up a little bit. I might even run them through my Big Shot and just kind of get that cleaned up more, a little bit better with something I have. And then we have these frames, which I probably should have seen if they were gonna fit before I went through all that work. But yeah, see? Oh, I wonder on that suit. See, like that's busy. You can't even see. That's busy, but I don't care. I like that one. It's this green one that, oh, just drives me crazy. But there. You know, oh, it still drives me crazy, but you know, I could put something else behind it. Not that. Anyhow, that's another day. Let's just get on with it. So I got these cut out. I'm gonna put, those are gonna go in my journal, in our journal here. And this is just a nice, I like this journal. It's got lots of bright colors. And these are gonna go in here, but I need stuff to do with that. Let's get this one done. So this comes out of those photo books, obviously, those older ones. There's different kinds. And I love, so sometimes I will take the, depending on the situation of this, this is really beautiful textured paper. It's fun to stamp on and tear up and just whatever. Or I will leave it in there. This one, it looks in good shape. I'm gonna leave it in there. And then we're gonna reinforce the edges. And then we're gonna make a tag and a pocket, or a tag and a belly band, whichever way, but it's gonna be a tag and a something. And a lot of times, well, actually, I guess we could do that right now. See how it's already coming up there. Is that what holds that together? I don't, sometimes if I pull them apart, see how that one's trying to rip right there, so we're not gonna do that. I was gonna say we could decorate this, but we still can. We can just take this out. Duh. Duh, Sandra. Duh, take it out. So I can decorate this first, put that in there, or decorate it whenever, put it back in there, and then I would have the tag that goes in, so when the tag comes out, you still have a beautiful image of, or a secret saying, a special little thing. You know, it's just those little fun things, those fun little things. So I don't really know where I'm gonna put it. I don't know what I'm gonna put inside. So I think I'm gonna really keep it neutral. Neutral here. And we're just gonna do that. Get to another book page. That one's already folded for a tag, so we don't want to use that one. Ooh, let's do this one. This is the one we were using before. So there we go. So let's do this. The Legacy. What was this? I don't think this was a book I read. I think this was a dollar store book. So I needed the cover. And so I used, and the pages are a nice size page because they work with for all the tags. And I learned that the hard way, to get books that that are already in the length and the width of for your journal cards for your books. If you're like me and you stick to a specific kind. So since that rips right there, I think I'm actually gonna go here. I'm gonna make this a little bit wider. So I'm gonna go on the edge here. Oh gosh, am I even in the camera? Is my big old head in there too? I don't know why I say big old head. I don't really think I think it's kind of an average size. It just looks big on the camera. Okay, so let's see. Tear that off right there at the tippy top. And then we just have that one. Okay, I do not have that kind of strength. There, I love this thing. And then we have it that side, and then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And we're gonna do it on all the sides. All the sides will have this. A little bit of reinforcement. And I just think this is such a fun way to use these little pockets. I've done them before and I didn't do this reinforcement and they tore. Sad. It still had a cute decoration and it still worked, but it didn't have, you know, like I knew what I wanted it to do and it didn't have that. And I was just like so disappointed. So this one I'm going to put right on the very edge, and like a sew, if you can see that, and then I'm going to flip it over back onto that tape just to cover that and just to seam that down. Does that make sense? Oops, and that wet one right there. There. Does that make sense? So then I'll do that process over here, and then since I got that all sticky, I'll wipe that up while it's wet so it doesn't wreck it. Since I'm not straight there, I'll come in again. Well, I don't have to because this is going to be tacked down, so I'll put the best edge up. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. So I think that's about all for today. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. I'm going to go ahead and continue doing some stamping on the book. I'm going to finish this up. I may put together a couple little things on the other books that we've already done on this book, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for crafting with me. I so appreciate, this has been great. It's fun. I'm loving making new friends. Please, if you're finding value, please share me with your friends or other people or anyone if you want to. Like, comment, subscribe, it all helps. It really does. I hope, and then what else? Is that it? I think that's it. I think I just need to go take a nap. Have a great day. See you on the next video. Bye.